Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 10. We are super excited to talk about tonight's topic because we're talking about success partners and why you need one. So, we're going to go over with you guys some tips on how to find a success partner, why you need one, what kinds of things you should be looking for in a success partner, and what our relationship, the trio that we have, has done for our business. So, where do we want to start? Who wants to start us off tonight? Carrie, do you want to talk about how you go about finding a success partner?
Yeah, sure. How you go about finding a success partner is we are recording.
That's so cute.
I can edit it. It's fine.
Okay. Can you shut the door? I thought it was Delaney, and I was about to freak out. Okay, and I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Okay, so you can edit. Perfect. Okay.
So just pause for a second. Give me a pause, and then start again.
Okay. So how do you find a success partner? Sometimes someone could think, oh, there's not going to be somebody out there that wants to work with me. I'm still so new. You're never too new for a success partner, and a success partner is going to be somebody who's at your level in terms of where you're at right now as a coach, and also wants to go where you want to go as a coach with the goals that you have. So it's okay to put it out there on a team page, or it's okay to private message a couple people and let them know that you're looking for a success partner, what you're looking for, how you like to communicate. There might be people that want a success partner, but they want to be connected every single day with a phone call, and maybe that's not you, and that's okay. So to share those things and what you're looking for, you're going to find someone who wants the same things, and it's going to be a good match. So don't be afraid to interview a few people and just talk to each other and ask each other questions and find out what it is you want, so you can see if it's a good fit. And it's okay if it's not. Nobody has to feel bad if it's not. It's just you move on so that you can find the person that is right, or persons that are right. Also, too, you might say you're a person who already has a success partner and you're kind of feeling like it's not as good of a fit as it was originally. It's okay to have that conversation and say, I think we're kind of getting too comfortable with each other, and maybe we're letting each other slide too much. So why don't we start to look for a new partner? And that's okay too. I have several partners that I have had since I started as a Beachbody coach, still good friends with them, but we're not success partners just because things are different. So you can put it out there on a team page. If you're in a challenge group with someone and you really like how that person's working, that's a good person to look into as well, for a potential for a success partner.
Absolutely. And not only that, but you'll see that we have the three of us. Of course, our tripod is something that we talk about all the time. And the reason that Carrie and Stacy and I work so well together, like Carrie just touched on, it's so important to gel with somebody. It's so important to have mutual respect and be on the same level, business-wise and above, as Stacy's going to mention a bit. But at the same time, you don't want to be too similar because everybody needs to bring their own strengths to the table. And this is such an important thing to have diversity within your personalities and within your strengths. For instance, I am not the idea person, okay? These two ladies are the idea people, and I can come up with a way to make that plan an action plan. Stacy is our computer tech guru on top of all that, and Carrie keeps us so organized and motivated, okay? So we all bring something to the table. We all bring something to the table, and you have to make sure, even though you need, a certain amount of similarities, the fundamentals need to be the same in order to gel properly, but at the same time, don't look for somebody who's exactly like you, because you need to be able for everybody to bring a piece of the pie together.
Exactly. And, the biggest thing that I can tell you guys is that if you find someone or someone reaches out to you that is at the same level as you or above you, if you legitimately feel scared of them because you're intimidated by them, that's an awesome thing. Because give them a chance, do meetings with them, do some calls with them, see what's going on with them. a lot of times we see people in a different way. Like they might be like a superstar on our page, and they are constantly having huge volume, and that intimidates you. But you know what? That's going to help you be able to be someone who's better at volume, because they can give you an insight to that. You might be something that's intimidating them. You know, you might be great at Facebooking and your page is huge, or you might be great at something else, so they might be feeling the same exact way as you. When I first got my very first success partner, which was Casey, I was scared of her because she brought on a lot of coaches, and I didn't think that I could help her with anything. And the funny part is that she felt the same way about me with something different. So if you have that, like, almost scared to work with them, it's a really good thing to do. It's like getting outside your comfort zone again. Anytime you do that, you're pushing yourself to that next level. It makes you be better. And that's what we all do for each other, is we push each other. Another thing that you need to, and Carrie was talking about how to determine what's a good success partner, you also need to look at what kind of hours they're putting into the business and what times they're working. Because you might find someone who is great for you, but they work like outside of Beachbody, like a nighttime business, so they're only available during the day. And you could be working a business during the day, and you can't connect with them ever. So even though you guys might be perfect for each other, the time is not connecting, and that's not going to be good for you. So you need to make sure that you're also connecting on what time you guys can get together. We do a weekly call every Wednesday. We talk, but we also do the Facebook record. I don't know if you guys know how to do it, but on your phone, if you press that plus button, it has the record button. You can talk on the thing, so we can hear each other. We do that pretty much all day long, every single day. Sometimes we get really long messages, but you need to be able to communicate and really find out when is a good time for you guys to do that. So when you're interviewing, that needs to be something that is a priority, as if you can do it. This is just like a marriage. We're a marriage here. It's exactly like that. And, you know, like Danielle was saying, you don't marry someone who's exactly like you. You marry someone that you have the same fundamentals, but you guys have something that you bring to the relationship. And this is a relationship, a strong relationship that can do one or two things. We can grow together and become better and grow together, or we can grow apart. And if the growing apart happens, that's okay. You just have to find someone else that is willing to grow with you.
Absolutely. And so, Carrie, what would you say is the one thing that you take away from our relationships as a success partner? What having a success partner does for you?
Well, I'm going to channel a little Jerry Maguire. You guys complete me. I feel like I'm serious. I'm serious.
You're adorable. You're
right?
adorable.
However he says it, you complete me. No, but like for real though, because I kind of felt like I was out there with these ideas and didn't know and didn't feel like I had the resources to bring them to fruition. And I feel like so much more is possible because of what we have, because we are making our ideas possible. You know, Stacy's idea might be something that we all go, oh yeah, that's a great idea, or I was thinking of that too, but I just didn't know how to have it come full circle. And with all of us, it comes full circle, and we're like, yes, that's what I've been wanting to do. So it's a completion for me, and it's just a really good fit.
Absolutely. For me, the one thing that I could add to that, of course, I totally agree with that and feel the same way. The one thing that I could do is my personality can be a little relaxed, probably why I was out of shape and overweight for most of my life, and why I love the accountability of challenge groups to keep me committed to my physical goals. I love having success partners to keep me committed to my business goals. Because I can often go by the wayside, and I know people see me, you know, being successful and enjoying my business and everything, but I can still be very lazy, and I could lay in bed all day and watch Netflix, no problem. I wouldn't feel guilty about that at all. And these ladies keep me on track, keep me on target and focused with my ins and outs of what I need to do and keep me accountable to my deadlines. And that's just a flaw that I have in my personality. That's something I need to work on, and I'm really glad to have that support. And that support so I can lead as an example to my team and have them also be a good example for their teams as well. So definitely being accountable to two other people and not wanting to disappoint and hold up my end of the bargain. That's huge. And that's really important when you have other people depending on you and caring for you. So that's a really important thing when having success partners. What about you, Stace?
I, again, agree with all of those statements. But my thing is that I'm really scared of success. And I'm really great with goals. If you give me a goal, I will meet that goal. But I also get really comfortable with something, like, you know, my paychecks. If it's at a certain amount, I'm like, yeah, that's good. I don't need any more money. Like, I'm making enough money. We are comfortable in our life. So I get to that point where I'm like, I don't need to push forward. And these ladies make me push forward. They show me what's possible. They are constantly going for new goals. And it's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that too. I can do that. So it just makes me get up and push through that, this is good enough, you know, and it just makes me have more of a drive and makes me more just wanting to, you know, push forward and seeing what's possible and having, you know, them say, okay, this is the deadline to make a new rank. Can we do it? And helping my team get there. And before I had success partners, I was doing everything for me. I was just helping me. I wasn't helping my team. I wasn't seeing the big picture. I was just making it comfortable for me and my family. And having these ladies has helped me become a leader to my team and help them grow. So that's what success partners are. They help you become a better version of you, what you've already been, but they just bring out something better in you.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, and I think too, because working from home is easy to do and it's easy not to do, and success partners are that piece of, you know, if we fall into those places of, you know, nobody will know if I don't do a power hour today. That's right, nobody will know. But you'll know because it'll show in the consistency of your business. So I think partners are so important too, just because it's easy to not do the work when we're just doing it for us. But when we have someone else to say, hey, this is what I want to be accountable for this week, and you have to share it with someone whether you did or didn't do that, and how come you didn't, you know, do that. It's lights a fire under your butt, you know, and then you have some really awesome results, you know, that come on the other end.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The one thing that we didn't mention, and I know for me this is 100% true, I don't have a lot of girlfriends or close friends, and I can honestly say that having these two a part of my life has given me a fulfillment that I haven't had. And when I have something exciting happen in my life, Beachbody not related at all, I tell them. These are the two people that I want to share every moment of my life with, and we've only met not that long ago. And that's what success partners are. It's a friendship that you grow, and that's the biggest part of it for me.
Oh, we feel the same way, Stacy. We do. We do. Especially in this business when, you know, not a lot of people understand the passion that we have for our customers, for our business, and for making, you know, changing our lives for ourselves and our families. So when you have people working to the same goals as you do, they totally get you on every single level. And that is so important. So important. So, I mean, as you can see, we're all teary-eyed here. So, I mean, obviously, this is a very, very important, and there's a reason why we have this on the last day of our 30-day training, because we cannot impress enough on you how important this is to find a success partner. It's not something that might not happen overnight. Trust me. Hey, it might. It might be the very first person you message, or maybe there's somebody you have in mind. But what we want you to do is go forward from this we want you to, if you already have a success partner, please comment below about who your success partner is and some of the wonderful things that you are grateful and that you are valuable in that relationship that you have. And if not, please let us know that you are working on it, or if you need some suggestions, please contact us. We're here to help you. It doesn't have to be somebody from your team. You know, Carrie and I and Stacy are not on the same team. We are all on Team on Fire, but we are not on the same team. So we, you know, don't benefit from each other's volume legs or anything like that. We are totally independent of each other. So, you know, you can really branch out and find somebody who clicks with you. So your homework is to go and do that and report back to us. And if you need any help at all, just let us know.
Thank you for your training and congratulations. You have just graduated Coach Basics.
Woohoo! Da, 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 da. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Oh!